It's called Endless Quest, right? Did it have a different name? No, it's called Endless Quest 12. It's like Final Fantasy. Where are the other 11 before? My first game ever. Ooh. The first game ever for a jam. Ooh. That's definitely an experience. Though I would say, you know what? Having the first game for a jam is a very positive thing. Because you know what the usual first game ever is. It's the big adventure lasting 16 hours. 50-60 hours with random RPG characters with no personality and explore the world, random battles everywhere, and it's not fun, and the developer stops midway and get tired of developing and they never develop again. So having a short game for a gem with a deadline and a limit is a blessing for a first game, I would say. So let's see how it goes. It's an RPG Maker MV game. Let's see, so it's probably squared. Nice. So we can have... Where is it? The stream avatars, yeah. Let me fix and prepare. Here we are! Endless Quest 12. The twist is that it's not endless. Good title screen. I don't know what's in the background, but I can see a difference on the font and the window skin, so there is definitely some attention to detail here, which is important. Not vital for a gem game, but it shows the attention, or the, I don't know, the attention of detail of the developer. Wait, I realize now, there is no new game, okay. This is a good way to start the game beyond expectations. Also with the text welcome back player, really is a good touch. Because helps the confused player to understand this is intended. Because if it was choose file to load, player could think, wait, is it right? But this is clearly intended. Let's go. Okay, Michael, thanks for coming. Have a nice adventure. 3 years. What's now? Oh, give me a sec. Okay, nice. Is this the Demon Lord? Just a little note. I like the portrait, but the pixel size kinda clashes with the rest. There is a problem in the pixel portrait because the pixels are way smaller than the others in the map. And this creates a weird effect, which is not the best. That's why usually there should be... I don't know how to do in this case, honestly. I would say... not a pixel portrait, maybe? Or just the same resolution. But again, for a game jam, this is already very impressive. The art is incredible. I like really the design of the enemy. And the pixel art of the flames is just... the cute addition, and even the main characters. This game looks very good now. Even the host. Wait, did you have like 5 months to do this? Wow, that's a very impressive as a solo work. Congratulations. And it's only the first screen. This is the end of your reign of terror, Demon King. I swear on my name. Let me guess. I need to put my name. His name. Ah, no. Okay. I always strike you down! Oh, the elf witch is cute. Ha, ha, ha. The end. While strength yet courses through my veins, I shall be your reckoning. Your foolishness ends here, invaders. Ah, okay. I thought this was a random battle, but yeah, it is, but with extra information. X to open anytime. Buffs and nerfs. Poison minus HP. Holy plus HP. Sword plus damage. If draw, shielded next turn. So Triangle strong against circle because, yeah, the points pop balloons. The circle is strong against squares because it's faster. And the square is strong against spikes because, well, it's pretty resistant from spikes. I don't know. Drop. Ah, it's a card game. I see. I have to say, unfortunately, the screen is very rough. It's not very polished. But I like the situation here. Let's see. I still don't know what to do with the circles and stuff, though. Ah, okay. Having the enemy hand is useful. Let's see. Triangle. I would say to see the hand. Do I press anything? Yeah. Okay, this changes everything. Do I need to click? I don't get what extra show was. Wait, I cannot see the enemy hand though. Ah, wait. Well, we can see the squares. That means, since he has only squares, we need to go with a circle. Right? Let's go. We go with healing. Oh, so nice. That means we do damage. Enemy shuffle, continue. We didn't do any damage though. Ah, okay, now we did. Okay, now we did. And we regain some health. It's missing. This game is missing though the feedback, visual feedback. The game needs an animation of a pop-up on the enemy, for example, that says -10 or just damage or just checking the screen. Anything, because now the player has no visual feedback on what's happening, which may not necessary but helps immensely in giving the game the right energy it needs. Because this is an epic battle, but the screen is not reacting to the damage we do. It's just a number decreasing, we don't see the enemy suffering. Yeah, not enough time. Yeah, it was just a comment on the future, since visual feedback is very important. I wouldn't say as the rest, but still pretty important. I do one card. I put reshuffle because I will keep the advantage on the only squares on the enemy. Oh no, self shuffle, oh no. Still damage. Now. We only have two hands. We need to reveal it, right? Wait, it's not like we have other hands, so never mind. Okay, at least it's a... Rewrite your fate. What is their fate? It's not like I have anything. Enemy solo, I don't have anything. Now what do we do? Ah, draw phase, okay. Random stuff, let's go. I like the plan of the game though. We need to check the enemy hand. More damage on this turn also. We got popped up. We get damage. Ancient Eye shines upon the Demon King. Whatever it is. Okay, only squares and the circle. I would say circles is the answer. I would say 3 damage, let's go. Okay, a circle, perfect. Enemy destroy? Oh, no, not that card! It's fine, it's fine. Ah, the enemy has regen. Ooh, I didn't see. That's a lot of damage. We need to go with... Ah, he has also more cards. Ooh. A Friendly Merchant. Well, we can only discard one. I don't know if the enemy cares about what he sees in my hand. I don't know if the eye considers what he sees. The only skill I have, let's go. The boss is resisting, kinda. I need to discard it. Okay, awesome. One less. For now, it's not a... I was expecting in this last interaction to break something, but... No, there's good fixing on the bug. There is no bugs, so there's very good programming here. The gameplay itself is interesting, but... I would have enjoyed a way to discard my entire hand and redraw everything. Up until now, I just need to wait. It's not like we can do a lot here. I would redraw a card. We don't need healing, so we can discard a card. Oh no, I want the vision. We discard a blessing. Which one? I don't know. We don't know. He used a square, so maybe we don't need the circle. We need less circles. Well, we will see. We got self-shuffle, which could be useful. But I want to... Do we need to remove enemy hand? Because we still draw. I think it's too late. No, let's destroy them, sure. Yeah, this one. This one goes away. Yeah, also, the visual feedback is also important because I need to know where... when I need to select an enemy card. Oh, I got damage. Circle? No, square did damage to me. Right? No, I did damage myself. No, we have only triangles. Sure, let's go. Finger crossed. Oh, we just got a tie. Yeah, unfortunately now it's not nothing not a lot I can do. I can reshuffle, but as long as I don't know the enemy hand, I just need to go randomly, and I got lucky kinda. Yeah, and I do more damage here. It's 7 damage. And this part, yeah, unfortunately I have to just use the cards I have. There's... Without being able to see his hand, the strategy is very limited. We don't need healing. I should redraw my whole hand. Let's go. I won't read the beholder. We still did some damage. No, my hand! Oh, we don't have the beholder. All cards become circle, but I still don't know what to do. So he used a circle, right? We pop the circle. Well, we can try this one. We just need a good card and... Oh, it was a circle. Ah, I could have won. Maybe he has only circles now. I will go with a triangle. Or I could go... I don't know. Triangle it is. No! The other one was right! We just need one extra damage. It's a tie all together, come on. We just finger crossed, come on. Ah, wait, no. We lose. It's... 1 HP is going for too long, wait. Okay, vision, we have it. Now we can win. If we are lucky. Save shuffle, does it count after or... He only has that. Wow. Okay, now, we don't see it. Well, that sucks. That sucks. We only have circles anyway, so let's spam them. We should redraw the hand, why not? No! Don't tell me we are losing from this! Time to do duel! Except he's on 1 life point. Sure, why not regen? Come on. I have another tie! I'm not winning anything! Sure, let's shuffle. Come on. A square. Yes! Yes! We win! We finally win! The Demon Lord is defeated. Oh, I like the pixel art on it. I failed you. Glitching out. Oh, what's with the door? Did we do it? Seems like it. That door, something isn't right. I guess we have to figure out what it is. The game restarts. Wait, once you open it, there will be no return. Return? I have nowhere to return to. We can still create a place for us to return to. Together. Get the hints. Why do males never get the hints? You know, I believe that fate, destiny, whatever you wanna call it, exists. Every person lives and dies in search of purpose. Hope, that's what I call mine. I march in search for a better tomorrow. Yet in this exact moment, the only thing I feel is uncertainty, fear. Will my actions be justified? Did I make the right choices? Who am I really? Why this deep random philosophical doubts right now? 1,000 more questions flood my head. For hours is a journey without end. And perhaps that's exactly the reason why I must continue to march on and on. I will be by your side until the end. Isn't that what I promised you? She also promised to be on his side forever? That's like a declaration of love. Not even, it's a marriage proposal. Come on, get the hints, boy. Thank you, milady. One last moment of courage then. Do we have other choices? Let's go. Maybe I regret something. Hero. Awaiting for a prize, I assume. I realize I should maybe put some, prepare some, in the future, some voice modifying instruments, just to have extra voice options. What price could be even worth the price you paid? You lost everything. I'm sure there is something you want to know. An answer, isn't it? Look into me. I shall give to you everlasting truth. Well, sure, what do we have to lose? Very well. God is dead. Niche, is this you? God remains dead. And I can't really read. How shall you, maybe? It's you, yeah. How shall you, murder of all murders, console ourselves? It was really niche. Okay, really niche. You will always be the hero. Act 1. Okay. Now we start. You go far, far back. Your mind starts racing. It's dense as his word. Yeah, I saw. Into the most painful and meaningful memories of your travels. Images overlap, fragments of experiences that shaped you, moments that changed you forever. Inside an old tavern where the voices are sizzling and drinks are spilling everywhere, a young hero and an old knight are talking animously. That's a big guy. You're grown so much. Just yesterday you were a baby who did nothing but cry. Remember when you pissed your pants to avoid your training? Don't talk about that here. It's embarrassing. Come on, I'm just poking at you. It's been some time since we last saw each other. Have some mercy on this old man. Oh. Hero of the realm in search of the Demon King. You've come a long way, huh? How's your journey doing, boy? I'm still deciding what direction to take from this town. It's difficult to rest while traveling alone. Good, then go find yourself someone who can help you in your journey. I can take care of myself. I don't want to put my burden onto someone else. Would be selfish. It's not a matter of being selfish. We all have our weaknesses. You, me, everyone. No one is invincible, and, well, that's where our dear companions come in, filling our gaps. Yeah, a magic attacker would be nice. Maybe I don't have those gaps you're babbling about. Then you would be the warrior among warriors, my boy. But don't overestimate yourself. We all have our shortcomings. Some bigger, some smaller. And one thing is certain. We all pay for the choices we make. And yeah, this is probably a big choice, entering the door. Act 11? 2? Tainted. That was a quick act. 1 year later. Oh, that style is different from the other one. In the midst of a dense forest, where the light of the setting sun barely filters through the treetops, our hero advances along a dirt path. The air is imbued with the scent of moss and the solemn calm that precedes the night. But the stillness is broken. On the horizon, beyond the dense tangle of branches, a thin column of smoke arises, dark, sinuous, like a bed-omen. Dark smell creeps through the foliage. Without hesitation, the hero sprints toward the threats. His steps become swift, determined, as the forest seems to bend to his passage. But before reaching the source of the smoke, the ground vibrates. A horde of demons emerge from the edges of... Why do I hear doom music? Dozens of creatures in purple shining armor, with burning eyes and pointy horns, marching towards the village. Wait, this is the classic... Hey, the hero goes away for a moment and suddenly the demon lord burns down the village. Literally that. The hero draws his sword, shining in the last light of the day. He stands before the horde, firm as a rock, and with a confident voice proclaims, "You will not harm the innocents, not as long as I am standing, because I am still the hero." Are you for real, kid? Do you know who I am? No. The warrior among warriors. The one and only captain of the demon horde. A true warrior. Alright then. You shall know defeat, evil captain of the demon horde. Yes, I like your spirit, kid. I will honor you with a true warrior's death. Get in, boss? You ruined our demonic aura, dude. Oh yeah, there was the recent meme of aura farming, but I didn't really get it. Sorry, boss. Well, should we fight then? Oh, what? He's on a hand. Is the aura farmer? Seems like he's doing it, yeah. Definitely aura farming, whatever it means. Let's see. Okay, we have a vision, so we can plan our moves. Oh, okay, that's awesome. You're surrounded by triangle of demons. Oh? It changed my cards, right? They are not as bad though. We make him draw the square then. Oh, I can directly remove it. Let's go. Oh, come on. Ah, wait. It's fine. We remove the square. Yeah, let's go. Now he's vulnerable. Totally vulnerable. Wait. Did he shuffle my cards? No, okay, it's fine. Let's see. Unfortunately, everything is about redrawing. So... Well, we do damage here, but... we don't have a lot of choice. I would redraw my hand. And see. There is poison here? Ah, yeah, we saw there is poison here. At least 3 damage. Bam! Ah, did I hear damage? Red. Here we go with shuffle. I hope poison is not problematic. Poison is just 3 damage, right? Wait, poison is just 10 damage for free. Why can't I just spam poison and win? Super shuffle. What? You don't have anything to shuffle though, right? Okay, just in time with vision. Okay, at least I feel like without a vision the game is hardly playable. Because you just go randomly. With vision you can plan ahead. It's kinda required, I feel like. I feel this game should by default have vision on everything. Because otherwise, again, you just randomly scroll through your cards hoping to get the vision. So, pointing squares. I will go with a square because at worst we tie. You don't have poison. There was an icon below maybe. Maybe another thing. Oh well. I draw one hand in the... Well, in the... Let's see. We should try. Worst case we discard the other... Worst case we take damage, but next turn we do damage. No, okay, we got a... Well, we should redraw now the pointy one. We need the square. Oh, he got a hidden one. It's fine, we got still one working, right? We don't have another choice, let's go. Yeah, 3 damage. Shuffle what you want. Well, we don't have other choices here. Yeah, I like the idea of the battle system, it's very original. But I feel like it's missing something crucial. I feel like, for starters, the vision is kinda required to plan ahead, otherwise again you go with random attacks. And other than that, you don't really have control on the deck. Because, imagine this. Imagine, instead of this battle system, you have 5 random options in the battle menu. And every turn, you get one less option. It's the same thing. Literally, it's posed as a card game, but you usually in a card game you can prepare your deck, your hand, and you should have more control on drawing more cards. Here you just when you use most of your cards, you are left with 1 or 2 or even 1, and you cannot draw more the cards, only the shuffle. So you're left vulnerable. You should play ahead, since you will be with less cards, but you don't know what the enemy has, so you won't even be able to. Let's see, we need to see the hand, but we need to see the hand. Okay. Oh, please don't shuffle before me. Well, that sucks. That sucks. I could counter. Now we... I don't know what to do here. We should maybe hope to draw another beholder. He got the beholder though. Though 3 damage. Ah, no, wait. It was on me, right? Oh. I don't know what to do now. I will go random damage and discard. Oh. Nothing works now. I need to select a hand. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, I got something similar even before. I think there should be an indication, like, I don't know, something to tell the player to, like, highlighting one enemy card, for example. Because by default it doesn't highlight anything. It should highlight one so the player at least knows it. He can select. Well, it doesn't change which one. What now? Never mind. I don't have a choice. Do damage. Did I do damage? Yeah, the lack of visual feedback. I try to keep focus, but the lack of visual feedback kinda confuses me sometimes. I need to draw a. Okay, perfect. Maybe we won't. Wait. We redraw the circle. Yeah. And we win. Not farming hour anymore, huh? Not bad. Not bad. You got lucky today. You will live for now. The next time I will surely kill you. Become a true warrior. And guard! Huh? And just like that, the horde of demons vanished in their very own shadow, leaving nothing but wind in their trail. Upon the hero's arrival, he finds himself at the gates of a decaying village. In the center of the square, a maiden is bound on a stake. The witch. The villagers cathartically contemplate the pyre in a circle with pitchforks and torches, chanting prayers in a dissonant cacophony. Judging by the fog created by the smoke, this rite is something they do often. Do we save the witch? Oh, I would center the scene on the center of the screen. Maybe something happens later, but it's very off-centered. I would have started it on the center, maybe only later scroll the screen on the right. What are you all doing? Okay, because it comes from here. Okay, it's the opposite, scrolls left. Then, yeah, it's fine. The hero? What happened here? This woman, we've seen her several times talking to the demonic horde. Our fields are empty. Nothing grows anymore. The gods have abandoned us. The gods! They surely believe we are in league with the horde. We have to do this to restore their faith in us. I like the red outline with the guy to show there's a fire near him. Hey, listen everyone. It's a difficult time for everyone. Let's look at ourselves. We are all exhausted. Our vision could falter, our judgment could blurry. Hero, we are at the crossroad. If we don't do something, it will be the end. For all of us. I see you tired, angry, yearning for a change. No matter the cost, even if it means losing yourself. Have faith! You don't have to wait much longer. Before long, I will eradicate the horde, and with it, their diabolical king. Be patient. Patient? Why there's a gnome in this village? You are the one telling us to be patient? You think you understand what we have been through? Well, I'm the one fighting. You lived inside a huge luxurious castle, protected by its massive walls, means ready at the snap of a finger. You never suffered hunger or cold for a single day in your life. Do you think you can understand us? He's right, we suffered through hell to serve this kingdom. To serve you, and yet our gods have abandoned us. Well, as we said, God is dead, huh? The flames dance high, casting monstrous shadows on the faces of the inhabitants, who grow tighter and tighter. A growing howl rises from the crowd. Who doesn't understand? He has no idea what it's like to survive here. I was thinking about the main, how to say, the gameplay loop of the game, because this game doesn't seem to have any exploration, which doesn't inherently make it a bad thing, but I feel like the player needs a break of some sort from everything, because for now it's just a straight line, just battle scene, battle scene, battle and scene, battle and scene. Would be nice for the player to have a moment of how they say it, respite, right? A moment where they can, I don't know, check their cards, edit their decks, buy new cards, as an example. Even if the game doesn't let you to change cards, which I think it should, there should be a place in the middle where you can do stuff with your own piece, like talking with not even an exploration map, like a screen where you can, I don't know, talk with your companion, the witch, even if now it's not here, or others to buy I don't know what. But I feel like the player might I don't know, like being more on his pace, instead of being forced to follow the story without choosing how to behave. Okay, of course, this is impossible in visual novels, but visual novels are made to just have the player engaged. Also, most of them have choices anyway. Yeah, in my game as well, I should have organized the pacing better. Yeah, I think pacing is important. Unfortunately, it's not a visible thing, but again, as a first game, it's still pretty good. In my game for the gem as well, I only later chose to add the exploration part, which also helped because it was risking to be exactly like this. A scene battle. I added exploration, and I also chose to add facultative random battles, which I feel like were vital, because having a cutscene before every battle would feel very forced. Well, we see where it goes now. The pitchforks shake. No one retreats. The fear is tangible. The hatred palpable. Let the maiden go and stand back. I beg you. Stand back? Or else what will you do, hero? Are you going to taint yourself for a witch? The hero slowly draws his sword. Are we fighting the people here? Well, sure. The metallic sound cut into the air. His eyes are fixed on the crowd. Evil. What you all are doing is evil. That is unquestionable. There is firm, his gaze resolute. There will be no stepping back. My duty is to eradicate evil. I will not make any exceptions. You think we are scared of you, kid? We are gonna gut you like a pig. Oh, we fight a random crowd. Okay, let's go. Okay. There is a big problem though. We're having the same deck. There is no personalization here. Maybe they could have different cards at least, but though our cards are the same. Ooh, okay. We do the damage. At least. So they have 2 spikes, so square is better. But we may want to force them 1 card down. Okay, we take damage, but now we should delete. Ah, wait, my hand, never mind. They're pretty even on the cards, so I don't know. I will go with shuffle. I confuse it for the other card. And we only have triangles, that's not good. We should destroy the hidden card maybe? Well, at least it doesn't have any square card. Not the hidden one, come on! The only one that's wrong. I wanted to discard that one. Alright, we discard the triangle one. At least vision doesn't matter, okay. So... it doesn't matter, right? I will go with this. And at least we do some damage. 10 damage! That's a lot. We have no choice, let's go. There should be like an option to like discard. I don't know, if you don't have enough cards. Like, for example, yeah, there's an option to like discard every card in your hand and redraw. But for each card you discard, you lose some health. So you can have an option to restart from scratch. I don't have any card. And there's a tie. So at least we have double vision, that's pretty nice. We start with one right away. Which color? I would say I would use the green one, so... let's go with a red. Oh, luck. Yeah, okay, right one. Wait, a shuffle? Okay, it's fine. It might got shuffled. Okay, if we destroy the spike, we are doing well. How should we approach this? We go with this. We are risking it though, because we don't have anything against squares. But we need to destroy the spike. Let's go. Spike away it is. Yeah, let's go. You can watch me all you want, but you take 3 damage. Wait. Yeah, let's go. The battle system is interesting, apart from the small, the other issues. But again, the battles feel the same. There's not much difference between them. I mean, they have different health, but my cards are the same. Maybe they have different cards, but at the end it's the same. We do damage by looking at the enemy hand. There is some problem in this gameplay, in this battle system, because the tactic is the same. You vision the enemy hand, and you try to get the right cards off, so you have an elemental advantage. And in the worst scenario, you don't even have vision. Like, yeah, like if the enemy shuffles. In that case, there's not much to do. Okay, 2 squares. Would be nice to destroy a square or the triangle. So we have an advantage. Okay, perfect. We destroy... wait. But we have 2 triangles. Maybe we could destroy the other one. Okay, so we need to destroy... I would say... I don't know, the one that can beat the square, maybe? No. I would say the one that counters the spikes. So the green. Yeah, it was the smart choice. Worst could have happened with that would have been... no, because with only spikes and squares, I could have only tied with it, with the other square. I don't want the circle stuff, but okay. Now we need to redraw something. I will go with trade. Worst is draw. Yeah, okay. We got 3 damage. Now, we want to redraw the circle. It's awful and... Ah, wait, we don't know his hand though. Oops. Then we do extra damage. Hopefully. Yeah. This works. 15 damage. We win. And they are dead. Should they, like, fade out? There is no fade out in the animation. How the figure makes its way at the gates of the silent village, adorned with skins of rotten flesh, brush strokes of red on the rotting buildings. Dozens of corpses compose a macabre picture operated by a mysterious murderer. It's fine. Everything to save the waifu, right? I think it was worth it. Also, they kinda deserved it. I have 0 regrets. Cut shot with that drastic music, there's no need to. I don't feel any sort of guilt. Well, shit. Seems like we are going after a new prey after all this time. Maybe this guy is the other guy we saw before in the tavern. 0 regrets. Well, who should I save? An innocent character that is about to get killed, or crazy people who can't distinguish good or evil? I mean, or even random NPCs, or the elf witch waifu, right? If you ask me between the two which to save, I would answer which, right? It's in the question, the answer. You ask me which, I answer which. Huh? Easy. More desperate than crazy. Well, now they are relaxed. Now they are chill, hopefully. Are you ready, brother? Oh no, an eye. Then let the hunt begin. Ah, it's another eye. I wonder when the green eye is. Paint it red. If you ask me ads. Oh no, the ad started. Oh, that's unfortunate. I should have run ads before the... Yeah, but... The problem is, I could remove ads for 1 hour, but that requires 3 minutes of straight ads. And I don't want it. Like, Twitch is evil. If I want 1 hour free of ads, I need to run 3 minutes of ads in a row. In a freaking row. That's madness. Oh, I come back from the ads. Yeah, Nova is... Annoyed Nova is doing something for the ads like this. I should do something like that, but... maybe I can automatize this, I don't know. What the hell? Yeah, you can't opt out of ads. That's pretty bad. After the massacre of the village, the young witch began to follow the hero. She never said a word. He didn't ask why. There was something about the way she walked, purposeful, quiet, that made question feel unnecessary. Yeah, 3 minutes before a game, I think it's a good idea. I will do from the next time. I also would be a nice way to take a break. Though I forgot about it before starting this game. I said it in the previous game, but I was too focused on... I was too hyped on playing another game, I suppose. They moved from one region to the next, cutting their way through every threat that came at them. With each battle, they became stronger and deadlier. At night, they always searched for a place to rest. The hero would light a fire, then sit down and start cleaning the blood from his gear. His hand would shake. Not from fear, but from something deeper. Something worn and half buried. He'd stare at his sword like it was an old friend he no longer trusted. The witch would find a spot nearby. pull out her small journal and start writing. She did it the same way every night, like it was part of some quiet ritual. No words were exchanged. There didn't need to be. Sometimes she'd take care of his wounds, moving with the same calm precision she had in battle. When she did, it was like pulling him back from somewhere dark. He always smiled at her afterwards, a simple, honest smile. It said more than anything he could have put into words. He cooked. It was his job. It was his way of giving something back. Meals weren't grand, just enough to keep them going, but he put care into them. Maybe that was his magic. Small things done right. 2 years passed like that. They never talked once. Blood, silence, firelight, and finally they stood on the edge of the demon continent. Demon continent, I like it. One night, atop of a windswept promontory under a starlit sky. Oh, I love this art! There's no shading. Feels like it's made with paint, maybe? The stars. I like to think of them as the tears of the moon, looking down on us from afar and weeping for us and all the sins we have committed. So, you do have a voice after all. Yeah, after 2 years she says something like that, though. And a poetic one at that. Boom! Don't ruin the moment. Don't ruin the moment. It's an important romantic moment, maybe. I don't know. Also, the ears are pretty big. Wow. Tell me, Sir Hero, what drove you from your great castle to those desolate, cursed lands? Long ago I came here with my master. He called in the final trial of my training. Said we were searching for something called wisdom. We climbed on one of those very peaks, and there he asked me, what makes this wretched world worth living in? And that time I didn't have an answer, but now I think I found one. We are born into despair, yet we keep searching deep within the darkness. For that fragile glimmer we call hope. Yet that struggle in itself is beautiful. We cry, we love, we laugh. The people of this world and their imperfections are what makes this world worth living in. And I would do anything to give them that glimmer of hope. Oh, sorry, I tend to talk too much sometimes. Despite you. Do not worry, Sir Hero. And you, milady? What is you seek at the journey's end? The one thing no blade, no flame, no god or demon can take from me. The answer to the question every soul cries. Why? Truth. Then we are not so different, you and I. Hope and truth, twin stars in the same sky. Yeah, truth of what? Of everything? Of the existence? And hope of what? They are looking for something very generic. I don't think they will find it. I'm sorry, guys, but they won't. Yeah, the art looks very well. I'm surprised also because it's not using any sort of shading. It's using like the spray effect on pixels, which give a similar effect. It's honestly surprising. I rarely see something like this. My journey is nearing its end. Not far from here stands the Demon King. Sorry, I meant not far from here stands the Demon King! I came to end him. Would you stand beside me one last time? I promise to stand by your side until the end of your journey, Sir Hero. Not after, oh. A week later, the heroes reached the last leg of their journey, the path that led to the Demon King's castle. Before them opened the Forest of Mist, an ancient and cursed place, where a single narrow track of dirt snaked through the trees. Oh, snake? With a snake? Anyone who dared to stray from the path would be lost forever. The rain fell incessantly, drumming into the soaked equipment of the two, while the fog grew thicker and thicker as if to engulf them. Our heroes advanced cautiously, step by step. Their breaths, labored, seemed to echo louder than it was possible. Can I ask, is the background a photo renderized later? Feels like this. I don't think it's a drawing, because looks too similar to a photo. No, I don't think I need the question as well. I'm pretty sure it's a photo. The silence of the forest was unreal, deafening, as if even the birds had forgotten their song. It's a photo modifier. Well, the filter is pretty good though. Honestly, I didn't know there were filters that can give this result. Even if I suppose shouldn't be that hard to have. Yeah, though it's a little different from the art you made, unfortunately, but the style is not the same, but it's kind of reminiscent, having the pixels there and there with different frequency. So you could have chosen a worst one. I mean, this is in the right direction of matching with the other art style, at least. Then something, a shadow in the distance, motionless, a body slumped in the middle of the path. Third party member? Do we even need party members? The purple armor, the curved horse, a demon. But he was alone, and he looked wounded. Sitting on the ground, head down. An instant of hesitation. Then the heart started beating faster again. Oh wait, it's the guy from the other time, right? This demon is different from the others. He's the captain of the demonic legion. The one and only! Do I really have to see your ugly face before going out? You changed. At least you become a true warrior too, I see. I would have liked to taste the edge of your blade one more time. Such a pity. And guard warrior. What do you mean? You're dead. I can move. Okay. We don't have a menu. This tree is kinda oversized. I feel like the pixels are clearly visible. They stand out too much. Feels wrong. No, the guy. We're leaving him dead. There's a lot of dead people here. Hello? Doesn't want to talk. Hello, how are you? I'm fine. What about you? Is that a shotgun? It's been some time, isn't it? You've done enough. Let's go home. Step aside! That I can do, I'm sorry. It's the aura farmer. I think he should have farmed more aura because it wasn't enough. Why do you always stand in my way, Gramps? I'm so close, I can change everything. I will get rid of all those rotten demons. I will finally bring hope to this godforsaken world. Hope built on blood. It's just more ruin. This crusade, it's eating you alive. So that's it. I knew it. You don't want the Demon King dead because of that thing you keep by your side, right? That ugly demon would vanish along with all the rest of them, wouldn't it? What happened to you, boy? Ah, the blue eye thing, right? I won't ask again. Get out of my way. You leave me with no choice, huh? Very well, how about one last sparring lesson? I will carry the weight of what you've become, even if it means killing you. Oh! 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 This is definitely beyond expectations. We have a problem though. We have a big problem. My hand stays the freaking same. So I have to redo the previous battles again longer because they have more health. Okay, no, I love this random switch. It's really beyond expectations, but There is a huge problem in the battle system right now. Because... Okay, we have poison at least, but... It's like... this battle in a normal RPG would be harder than usual, right? Here, how it's harder? By being longer. It's not harder, it's longer. But it can also be harder because you would take more damage, but still, that's a little too much. Free damage though. At least we can do free damage. Though, again, I love the situation. That's a very incredible surprise. I love it. Let's discard a random card. For now we don't take damage, but if we are unlucky, we don't have the vision, so we can be unlucky. We can be very unlucky, actually. Oh, please? Oh, yeah, nice. Awesome. Free damage. And the poison did its thing. I don't know, it's totally random. Let's go circle. Oh wait, it's called circle, but it's a triangle. Yes! Right one. That was lucky. Came from war, so I missed out the beginning part. Well, it's a long story. But now we are fighting as the... We are fighting the protagonists. Now we're playing as those two, and now we are the other guy. And we are playing a battle system about cards, which on paper is pretty cool, but unfortunately there's not a lot of variety and the battles may look the same. Okay, though there is some extra cards like the trap, which I appreciate as a change, but doesn't change the whole battle system, unfortunately. I will go with free damage. Hoping the enemy won't reshuffle my hand. I want to try the trap. Okay, 10 free damage to the enemy. Still no damage. You get a free attack when enemy uses a trap card. Let's see. A heavy card? Okay, I should have used before then. Okay, good to know. That's pretty strong then. Okay. I should reshuffle one. I will go with my trade. And we take damage for once. Oh, I misclicked. Oh well. I don't get how I get an extra... Maybe I get an extra attack when... I don't know. When they use a trap card, I do extra damage. Maybe I got one extra attack point? I don't know. Ah, here, the free attack. Okay, awesome. Let's go. Ah, like this. Free damage. That's overpowered because I will 100% do damage. Wow. That's broken. Oh, there's a spell. What was it? Light. Ah, regen. Oh. That's evil. Okay, now we get a free attack. At least the free attack is overpowered. So, do we get a free attack? Maybe not. We can't even see the hand. Do we even have the way to see the hand? I will redraw something. They still cast Regen. No, that's too much. Supposed to be easier as you are a veteran knight fighting two teenagers playing as heroes. Yeah, that's right. Well, we don't have the vision though. That's a little better, but they still have a... That's better, but the system stays the same anyway. We just have one extra card, which is pretty useful though, I gotta admit. I should keep it, maybe. No, wait. They have 3 cards. I will... I will wait because I will definitely make him reshuffle. No, maybe I should do it now. Let's go. Only 2 cards, but or 3. Ah, is it 3? Okay. It's a little better. Now, I shouldn't make him reshuffle the hand, but unfortunately I don't have a lot of choice. We will do an extra attack at this point. I think I take damage and free attack. Doesn't matter, right? 15 damage for free. We are still behind. I didn't want to reshuffle, but that's what I did. I lost again. I'm not doing well. At least it's a tie. So, let's see. We don't have the chain again. We have poison though. We have no way to see the enemy hand though. That would help immensely. We have another poison. I don't think we can stack it. So we shuffle and update the poison maybe? Not a blessing again, come on! That's a little too much. And we also take damage! No! Poison again, let's go. We don't need a reshuffle. Okay, finally some damage. That's a lot of damage though. I thought it was only for the free attack. So that will changes because I take less damage than them. Oh wait, can I see the card type? Why can't I see the card type? I forgot. I didn't activate anything. Well, priority is the trap. Before they make me reroll everything. Okay. Okay, now we are talking. Though it's free damage for me. To me. Now, I will go with vision. Even if I would go with poison, vision is important. Oh, the shuffle on the enemy. Yeah, vision was important here. Oh, I clicked too fast. I casted the chains again, but it was a good choice anyway. Didn't change. So we didn't have any points, so the circle is the best choice. Okay, perfect. Free damage. We can only take 2 hits though. That's not good. We got a free attack! Oh! Free damage! Only 10? Ah, we didn't have the boost. We're about to lose. Yeah. No, wait. We are fine. We get free damage. Okay, come on. We cannot mess this up. Poison maybe. Ah, we don't have any other move. Come on. A square? Yes, it's right. Oh, we did it! We win! Okay. That was still interesting, the fight, but it was too similar to the previous one. There's an extra twist though. I appreciated the extra, not only the story twist, but the 2 extra cards kinda changed something in the battle system. Not a lot, but at least helped a little with the problem. But I would say it was not enough. The rifle lay broken on the ground. Its splintered wood still smoking. The air stank of sweat. Still and scorched powder. His eyes burned. His muscles trembled. Every breath came ragged, shallow. He was on the brink. So was the hero. They stood across from each other. 2 figures barely upright, held together by sheer will. One final move. That was all it would take. One strike to end it. Though the knight moved first. With a guttural cry, he lunged forward, burning through the last of his strength. His hand snapped to his belt. Still flashed the dagger, drawn in one fluid, practiced motion. No flourish, just cold, efficient death. The hero raised his sword. He guarded everything he had left. Every thread of strength, every ounce of resolve. He shifted his stance, prepared to thrust straight, clean, final. But he was too slow. The dagger was already there. It's pretty short. One day I will defeat you, master! Oh, don't get me with a flashback. He slowed down. Maybe he slowed down because he couldn't bring him to do it. This burden shouldn't be yours to carry. You deserve to be happy, boy. No! You. Master. You. You were a son to him. How could you? Why? Well, he's not doing well. We believed in you. He believed in you. Yeah, big bro. One last moment of courage, Sir Hero. The hero is not looking good at all. Thank you for playing. Act 4 coming soon. Oh, it's over. Well, I thought this was the final scene for the game. From the climax it were. But it's technically the last one for the demo, yeah. Music assistant. Yeah, we have a lot of art here and music. Megami! Oh, but we have a gigantic raid from Megami. How it's going? Welcome there. What were you doing? We are here playing some RPG Maker games. There was a game jam of making a game in 1 month. I participated with mine. And now I'm trying other games from other developers made for the same game jam. For now, it's taking some time because the games are long and I can manage only like 3-4 at stream. But every game is pretty cool on its own. I'm not only playing them, I'm kind of being evil by giving some feedback on them. Still in a polite way if I can, though. Hello Sakamoto, yo, nice to see you there, and hello Paint Brain, away. I appreciate the Rwanda, yeah, giant woman. Hello Megami, ooh. Always nice to see you there, or there and then, or anywhere actually. You cover my whole field of view. And hello Ludwigos. Feedback is good. Yeah, I try. Actually, it's a technique. It's very important. I try to pull off because some people don't want to hear bad feedbacks. So I kind of try to sugarcoat the bad feedbacks every time, and then. So that's why I still give feedback about what's wrong, in my opinion, by trying to be nice. It's not that easy though. That's why I struggle every time. That's why now I was about to give the feedback on the game. Well, I still commented on a lot of things on the game before. But I loved the final twist at the end where you fight the protagonist instead of being it. Though the battle system is very cool on paper, where you have the cards which has effects and everything. Unfortunately, there's too much randomness in it. You don't see the enemy cards unless you reveal them, but you cannot reveal them permanently. And when you are low on cards, you don't have a lot of choices. You can't even play ahead if you don't have you can see the enemy hand after all. So the battle system has good basis, but for now I feel it doesn't really work well. It has some serious some problems. I don't know if serious or not, but it's hard to prepare some strategic choices if you're very unlucky in the hand. And usually the strategic choice is the same. Reveal the enemy hand, delete the cards that counter yours, and do damage. Unfortunately, the strategy seems to be the only one working. For everyone, the game was Endless Quest XII. I wonder why Endless Quest. Maybe because the hero repeats the same quest over and over? Oh, sometimes. Thank you for the feedback. Oh, don't worry. I appreciate that you take well feedback, because that's, I feel, an important part in in improving as a game developer. Like in the game from the previous gem, like 2 years ago, there was someone who like destroyed the game with opinions which I didn't really approve, but made me understand everything, even if it was a feedback I didn't really 100% agree with. Every feedback, even negative or one that you don't approve, can bring you a point of view from the player, which is important, because as a developer, we are kind of blindsided by our own creation. You know the answer of a puzzle, for example, as a developer, and so you don't know how hard it could be for a player, or at least it's hard to imagine. That's why feedback is vital, because not only puzzles but also gameplay may be not as cool as someone could make. Like you make a game about oh yeah, let's use combo magic, but then you realize, oh yeah, you just spam fire plus ice. That's not fun. That doesn't make sense. There's no point in having it at this point. So that's why beta testing and having someone play the game with their point of view, the best is watching them play, is vital to make a game that's straight and balanced. Yeah, remember to play testers. Yeah, that's why before my game I had 2 playtesters, Mr. Michael Primo and Zoro the Girlhead, which were vital, because Zoro did a pretty good proofread of the game, and Michael found some bugs, because he always finds bugs. Always. Well, not only bugs, like they approached things in a way I didn't really predict, and allowed me to make some changes, because players don't think as you, think different ways, so they may do things that you didn't predict, because the mind of the developer is kinda too much hyper focused on something and doesn't see the picture from the other point of view. Okay, that was Endless Quest. Let's see if I can show... Oh, not this one. Okay, now we're about to end. As a reminder, next time we will give priority to the developers that are here. Probably at this point, Hot Games, which we are delaying from previous times. I'm really sorry for them. Or even the Last Series Samurai or Wildfire Games. Depends on who's on the start of the stream, but almost definitely we would play those. Otherwise, I would default with the first one. Indra and Louis, which streamed my games. Recently or in the past. It depends. Thanks for the stream. Oh, don't worry. I always appreciate playing a game and streaming it. And also commenting on them. Okay, I would do the ratings in private because I don't like to show what I rate in public. And I will end the stream right now. I still appreciate a lot the Megami Raid. Unfortunately, it was right when we were about to start, but I managed to fit some game design and game development talk in the middle there and there. Okay. So let's see if we have someone to raid. I was hoping for like Indra, which is not streaming the games for the gem, but there's not. Ooh, let's see. We could go to Miss Blob. She's playing Cult of the Lamb. Okay, that's a good idea. Maybe, no, don't worry. Every raid is appreciated. Doesn't matter if it happens later or sooner. Unfortunately, I cannot extend the stream by 2 hours after the stream. Maybe in a marathon, extending the stream by 1 hour each raid. I don't know, but I'm not really made for marathons. My best is like 5 hours after I cannot talk anymore. I stutter all the time. Okay. For now, let's set the rate to Miss Blob. So we will have double strength now. Thanks for the stream. No, thanks you for coming. Wink. I need the wink face. This one will suffice. Okay, thanks a lot for coming again. We will see each other tomorrow. We stream other games from the game jam at the same hour tomorrow. And the day after. And we will continue the next week. Every work day. Thanks again for coming by, and we see ya whenever happens!